Good afternoon, Mr. Bradley. How are you? Do you think Mr. Wade perjured himself on the stand when he testified? How are you expecting things to go today?
My lawyer, VC Chopra.
Hey guys.
Mr. Chopra.
Hope y'all have a great day. There's a gag order in the case. We're just here to do what we're required.
Understand. We've got to ask our questions.
Understood.
Good luck, guys.
Hey there, Belly News fam. It's your girl Tisha, back with all the juicy updates you need to know. Here at Belly News, we never sugarcoat the truth. Today, we're diving into the courtroom drama involving Fani Willis, Nathan Wade, and Nathan's former business partner. So, Judge Scott McAfee dropped a bombshell, ordering Terrence Bradley to spill the tea on Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's alleged affair.
So let's watch.
I do not have knowledge of it starting or when it started.
Who'd you talking about?
So, Terrence, do you remember telling me that it started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton?
I see the message there, but I don't recall. I do see that message, but I do not recall.
You don't recall texting this?
I look back at my text messages through that we've had. I see that message, but I do not recall that. No, ma'am.
And when I asked you if you thought it started before she hired him, and you responded absolutely.
Your Honor,
Remember when a couple of weeks ago, Terrence Bradley was sweating bullets on the stand? Poor guy, his shiny bald head was practically a disco ball under those lights. He looked afraid, like the entire Democrat National Convention attendees had stopped by his house, threatening to take his law license away if he told the truth about their superstar, Fani. But hold up. Fani Willis's attorney wasn't holding back, going full-on beast mode during Terrence's testimony.
There was an allegation of sexual assault by an employee made against you, correct?
That is incorrect.
There was not an allegation that you sexually assaulted one of the employees in the firm.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, there was an allegation that you sexually assaulted a member of the firm, correct?
Yes, there was an allegation, yes.
And as a result of that allegation, you left,
I did.
and you were no longer business partners with Mr. Wade.
That is correct.
The firm remained intact, and in fact, the employee involved remained with the firm, correct?
I'm not certain of that.
Was there one allegation or one incident of sexual assault with this employee, Mr. Bradley, or was there more than one?
It's one incident.
There were not two.
To my knowledge, there were not two incidents. No.
I'm asking for incidents that you have been involved in. Were there two incidents where you sexually assaulted this employee?
No. I didn't sexual assault anybody.
Was there another occasion where you paid any money as a result of an allegation of sexual assault against you?
No.
The judge made the right call this week, demanding Terrence's testimony.
I didn't have any personal information where I could personally say when it started. I've said that time and time again. So I don't know when the relationship started. That he would go down to the office or had been down to the office, but I can't tell you in what capacity or when or any of that. No.
Mr. Wade told you that they had sex at the office, though, correct?
I don't recall him stating that, no.
You don't recall it?
No.
So shiny-headed Terrence got back on the witness stand, uptight, confused, with serious lapses, and quite frankly, does a terrible job at lying speculating. He pretended like he didn't understand his own text messages. I get it. There's a lot at stake. Fani and Nathan know it. If Terrence confirms that the affair began prior to 2022, Nathan and Fani could be looking at more than just a slap on the wrist. We're talking disqualification, removal from the case against Trump, and worst case scenario, perjury charges, and getting the boot from the Bar Association. I won't lie, I have no qualms about the latter. After all they've put my Uncle Trump through, it would be pretty fitting for Fani to collect unemployment checks while working part-time at a car wash. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some folks say, why should we care about Fani and Nathan's personal drama? It's none of our business. And hey, I get it. We all have our own lives to worry about, right? But here's the kicker. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill gossip. We're talking about a case against none other than Uncle Trump himself. Picture this. Fani's bringing the heat against Trump while lining her pockets with cash and bending over in the process. Now, how's that for a conflict of interest? If she's playing fast and loose with the facts in her personal life, how can anyone trust her to serve up justice in the courtroom? Evil can't win, folks. It's time to root for truth, justice, and a good old dose of karma. So, what do you think about his testimony? Let me know in the comments section. Well, that's a wrap for today. Don't forget to hit that like button.
What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, mister?
On the witness stand, so let's watch.
I do not have knowledge of it starting or when it started.
So, Terrence, do you remember telling me that it started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton?
I see the message there, but I don't recall. I do see that message, but I do not recall.
You don't recall texting this?
I look back at my text messages through that we've had. I see that message, but I do not recall that. No, ma'am.
And when I asked you if you thought it started before she hired him, and you responded absolutely.
Your Honor, I'm going to object.
I've said over again that I didn't have any personal information where I could personally say when it started. I've said that time and time again. So I don't know when the relationship started.
And that wasn't my question. So my question is, when did you first gain knowledge? I didn't ask the source of the knowledge, didn't ask you to comment on the validity of it.
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, mister?